What's up, guys? It's Vanessa here with Notary to Notary. How we doing today? All right, hold on a second. Let me get all of my stuff happening here. Okay, hold on. It's giving me issues. I think my signal's acting a little crazy, so give me just a second. Good morning, Grand Rising, Sharon. Hey guys, good morning, Pamela. Hey Terry. Hey Felicia. Hey everybody. Okay, so this is going to be not too long of a live because I'm going to switch over the platforms. But I want to give you guys a heads up of what's happening so you guys know what's going on. So you guys know I kept saying I was going to go back into Notary. So now I am actually going to go back out into the field. And so what I want to do, and I think it's really going to be helpful to a lot of people who want to get into Notary work and they really want to learn it and, really make sure that they become six-figure Notary signing agents. You guys know I've been out of actually doing Notary work at least for like 6 months now, minimum. And so I don't really get calls anymore for Notary work. I still get some texts or some emails here and there, but it's died down a lot. So it's kind of like me starting from scratch, but not really scratch, but kind of scratch. And so what I'm going to be doing in the Notary, anyone who's registered in the Notary signing agent training, I'm going to be going live. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do it in my Facebook group. I'll do it in the Facebook group because that way I'll do it on the training and in the Facebook group because that way you guys can see it like real time. So like when I do lives for the training, I have to send an access link out and then you have to get on the session with me and I can't really do it from my phone. So it makes it a little harder. So what I'll do is everybody that's in the training, of course, in the Facebook group. So what I'll do is starting today, shortly, I'm going to get into the Facebook group, which is at Facebook.com/group/Notary to Notary. But it's only people who register for the Notary to Notary training program. And so once you get to the group, it's going to ask you for the email address that you use in the program, and they're going to match it up to get you into the group. And so what I'll do is for everybody that's in the group, you guys are going to get to watch my actual journey of building back up my Notary business and getting it to where it was, making that 6 figures. And so I'm going to show you guys everything that I do step by step by step. So, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for it. So stay tuned for that. In a second, we're going to flip over there. I was talking to some of the students I have in my other program, Empire Builders, this morning, and we were going over Notarize, and I was fixing my platform and things like that, and I was helping them, showing them the same concept. So I'm going to show you guys from scratch what I'm going to do. We're going to talk about, you're going to watch me build general notary work, loan closing, e-notary, and non-notary work. So you guys are going to watch me build it. I would say for about a month or 2 months at least, you guys will see me go from nothing to completely booked and busy. And so I'm going to show you guys how I do that, what marketing looks like, the different things you guys ask me, like what the LLC looks like, how I use my phone number, how I get reviews, what my follow-up looks like, how my loan closings go, things like that. And I'm going to show you guys how to go from point A to point Z, period, poo. Okay, that's my daughter. So I'm super excited about that. If you are not in the Notary to Notary training, you can go online to notarytonotary.com. Use that promo code NNA, and that's going to save you 25% off the online training. The Facebook group page is actually in the training too. So there's a whole page that's saying, hey, go to Facebook. You have to be in the training first before you can join the Facebook group. It is for students only, and it is, I'll put it in the chat so you can see it. Hold on. Facebook.com/groups/notary to notary. Ta-da. And then the website for the course is notarytonotary.com. And so I will give you guys a little heads up of how I'm normally going to do it. So I don't know if I will start with general notary work, loan closings, or e-notary. Or if I'm just going to jump right in and just hit the ground running. Just do all three. And then throw in some non-notary work too. Yeah, so it's going to be super exciting. I'm sure I was moving too fast. You're fine. So we're going to start from the beginning. I'm going to show you guys how to build from the very beginning. You guys will get to see me build up from the very beginning too. It's going to be super cool and exciting. So stay tuned for that. All right. So what I'm going to do now in a few seconds, I'm going to hop over to the Facebook group. New to being a signing agent, your channel has helped me tremendously. Well, thank you, Cassidy. Thank you guys. And you guys are so awesome. You guys don't know how much you guys help me. I'm always getting like comments and emails and reviews for like things that you have done. Like your success stories are definitely motivational to me. I've seen so many, and I'm just glad I'm able to help you guys. And not only that, you guys help me because you're like, oh, Vanessa, add this content or add this or change this. I have people that call me and say, Vanessa, you have a mistake here, fix this. You know, it's like you guys are always being really supportive. On top of that, you guys like the super chats on YouTube. That helps fund the channel. Like you guys just always, you guys share things all the time. So I just love the support that I get back outside of, you know, me just, you know, pouring out to you guys so you guys can build your companies. You guys also do the same thing for me. So I super duper appreciate it. Will you discuss business insurance? Yes. We'll talk about everything. Thank you, Vanessa. This will help so many of us that are a little nervous. You are a true leader. Oh, you so sweet. You just saying that. Sharon said, I loved you at the NNA conference. Thank you. I actually got a lot of positive feedback from that. People were saying, you were so hyper. And it's like you kind of wake everybody up like, hey, guys, wake up. Like, I know. And it's just me all the time, though. I just like to have fun. And my thing is, too, so also, guys, just so you know, I'm really getting into this and pushing this because I do have Empire Builders. I talk about that all the time now. And Empire Builders is where my other training program is business and life coaching. And so the point that we're at now, we're starting at is building streams of income. And I said, okay, well, let's start with Notary. But we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff like Notary, real estate, what else was it? Building a YouTube channel and monetizing it, nonprofit formation, all this stuff we're going through in Empire Builders. And so I said, well, who's not in Notary to Notary? And then I found out who's not. So, okay, I'm going to put you guys in the program so that way I don't have to recreate the wheel. It's already made. And what I'll do is you guys will go through the training and I'll get back into notary work and just watch me as I do it. You guys can call me, we'll work it out. But it's basically just helping people to build you know, streams of income, but it's not just about money. It's also having different foundations set. So like fitness, about health and fitness and nutrition, business credit, personal credit, you know, life and family, you know, because there's no point of making a whole lot of money, but your house is falling apart because your kids hate you because you're never at home, you know? So it's, empire building is having a well-rounded all the way around. Life insurance, talk about that. We're talking about a little bit of everything, honey, because I really want everybody to have a well-rounded life. You know, talking about traveling, honey. I plan on doing a lot more traveling. I kind of put a pin in that, but now I'm going to show you guys how to travel and how to travel for close to free. I haven't figured out how to master free travel yet, but I'm well on my way. How to travel pretty much close to free. How to, and just like fun places to go, different activities to do. It's just a lot. So I'm really enjoying it. And I think the major piece that we always miss is like, you know, really enjoying life and all that it is and not getting stuck in the boxes that, you know, either society puts us in or that we decide to put ourselves in. So I'm really excited about that. Just trying different things like modeling, like, you know, having your kids model, acting, just different ways that you can, different things you can try and then monetize. You know, one thing that people were talking about was the courier. So that's one thing we're going to talk about too. Like I said, the courier company, that's one thing I'm going to be adding back on. And everything that we're talking about, I'm going to do it too. So whatever line of business or stream of income we're talking about, I'm going to set it up. I'm going to do it. So it's like we're doing it together. And so I definitely opened it up for if you guys had ideas of things you wanted to do, we can put it in there and then we'll do it together. So it's not like you're doing it by yourself. So it's going to be really cool and exciting. And that's what I really want. And at the end of the day, most millionaires have multiple streams of income. I mean, most of us, we talk about 7 to 10. A lot of them have like 50 to 100 businesses that are bringing them income consistently. And so definitely getting up to that point where you don't have to worry about, you know, your next check coming in, right? But I said before we can really dig deep, we need to get the foundation laid. And so that's building up at least one successful stream of income that's making you enough money that you can relax. And you'll start to see that once you make enough money that you can relax, the stress comes off, your brain begins to like, you just like, huh, and then you can be creative. And when you're like constantly ripping and running and stressed out and doing things you hate, your brain doesn't really, you're not really alive. You're kind of just going in like a rat race, and you're not really becoming the full you. And so once you start, not being as stressed out financially, you can start to really dream and start to say, okay, what do I really want? And then you can just be free. And you'll start to see a lot of people, like when they start getting successful, they try things they never thought of trying, because it's like, if it fails, it doesn't really matter. I have a cushion. I have this much money coming in. I can try and be a singer. I can try and build a tech company. I can try and whatever, travel the world and see how that goes. You have more security, like you feel more safe. And then you just go and you start doing things you never would have thought about doing, right? Like when I went to Costa Rica randomly by myself, and it was like, but I had the most amazing time. And I would not have been able to do that if I didn't become an entrepreneur, for sure. It would have took a lot longer. And I put time off requests and wait, and it was a lot. And I was like, I like that I'm able to just move the way I want to move, right? And so that's one thing that Notary gives you. That's one stream of income I know very well. I would quote unquote call myself an expert in the industry, but it's easy. It's not hard to do, something that we can all learn how to do, and we can all monetize it and make great money from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off of here, and we're going to go into the Facebook group. So if you are a Notary to Notary student, you should already be in the group. If you're not, just go to the link I put in the chat, facebook.com/groups/Notary to Notary. And I'm going to go live in there, and we're going to start walking through my journey, getting started this morning, of how I'm going to get back in the notary game. I'm going to show you step by step what I do, every step of the way, so you guys can see how it works, okay? And so I'm super duper excited. And I'll just keep going live in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, I put the link in the chat. I'll do it again. You do have to be a student to be in the group. So if you're not a student, first thing you do is go over to notarytonotary.com, register for the notary signing agent, the all-inclusive or the e-notary, and then use promo code NNA, or do all-inclusive, you get all of them, and use that promotion NNA. It'll actually save you more money than buying everything individually. And then go to the Facebook group, request to be joined, and we'll add you in. And then you'll be able to see all the lives that I do at that point, okay? So this is the Facebook group link, which is also in the training too. I'm super excited, though. I haven't been in the notary game in a minute, but I'm excited. I guess for me, it's like once you know something, you can just do it. Like, it's not hard. It's just like, once you have a skill that makes money, you can always use it if you ever need to. And so I like it for that. And so I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to get to 6 figures again. So we're starting from scratch pretty much as far as the notary goes, because like I said, I haven't been doing it for at least 6 to 8 months. So I'm not getting calls really. I get a few emails here and there. I get a few texts here and there, but that's pretty much it. Normally it blows up all day. And so this is going to be me starting pretty much from scratch. I'm going to show you guys how I build from scratch and show you, ooh, someone's on the roof. Okay. I'm going to show you guys how to make 6 figures as a notary signing agent. Are you guys ready? Ready like spaghetti? Yes. All right, so let's go over to the Facebook group. I'm going to go live from there in a second. If you're not in the Facebook group, it's because you're not a student of Notary to Notary. You have to be a student first. So go to notarytonotary.com, use promo code NNA, and then go to the Facebook group and request to be joined, to join the group. Okay, if you request to be joined and you're not a student, they're just going to decline you. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, so go get a student first and then meet me in the Facebook group, and I will see you guys shortly. Also, guys, don't forget to register for the Baltimore conference. It is coming up this Saturday, and the one-on-one coaching is on sale right now for $99. That is where you get 30-minute video sessions with either myself or one of the other certified coaches, and we look at your business by itself. So we look at your profiles, we look at what you've done, we give you a list of 100 signing companies to sign up with that are Vanessa approved, and we make sure we walk you through each and every step to get to 6 figures. So it's $99 a month to get started. You can cancel at any time whenever you feel like, you know what, I think I got this. You can cancel at any time, and you also get a phone number that you can call and text if you have questions throughout the day. And yeah, and so that's at notarytonotary.com on the main page. Okay, so Stephanie, if you're not in the group, you have to go to facebook.com/group/notarytonotary, and you can join the group that way. Okay, all right, guys, that is also the clock on the wall. I will see you guys in a few minutes, and until next time, happy signing.